All right, brothers and sisters, I got something very important to show you all, something that I have to talk about. So back in 2019, I had a dream, and I actually drew this picture in 2019 to show you all because I've been talking about this for years. In the dream, I was inside of look, you see I'm inside of this box, like a black shelter, right? And there's an open shelter. There's a guy that was standing on the outside with a red backpack, and he spoke to me and said, 2019 is the year of Judah. Behind him, or should I say in the midst of him and beyond him, was a field of white cotton, right? A field of white. There were these mountains in the background with these people standing on the top of the mountains. And I remember that these people were very important people. I don't remember who they were, but they were very important people, and they were observing. For some time, I've been trying to figure out, what does this dream mean? And now I think I understand what it means. This is the book of Luke, chapter 13. I want to start reading at verse 6. It says, "He spoke also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon, and found none." So that for certain man in the field is Jesus, right? Who planted the fig tree is Jesus. And he came and sought fruit thereon, and found none. Then said he unto the dresser of his vineyard, "Behold, these 3 years I come seeking fruit on this fig tree." You know, the fig tree is Israel, "and find none." So this man goes to try to find Jesus, is looking for fruit on the tree for 3 years. And he says, "I come seeking fruit on this fig tree and find none." The fruit on the fig tree, okay? It says, "Cut it down. Why covereth it the ground?" And he answering said unto him, "Lord, let it alone this year also," meaning a 4th year, "till I shall dig about it and dung it. And if it bear fruit, well, rapture. If it bears fruit, rapture, well. And if not, then after that, after you've taken the fruit off of what is left, right? Any fruit that is left, raptured, the few that are raptured. If not, then after that, thou shalt cut it down." We all know that Jesus was looking for fruit for 4 years. The question that I had for this time period was, when did that 4 years start? I'm really starting to think it started in 2019. When I got that dream that showed me that 2019 is the year of Judah. I really wish that you all knew me from Facebook and YouTube, because if you would have saw me post that stuff would have, it's almost like it's becoming reanimated, and it's like, wow, I see. The book of John, chapter 4, verse 35, it says, "Say not ye, there are yet 4 months, and then cometh harvest? Behold, I say unto you, lift up your eyes and look on the fields, for they are white already to harvest." Remember, in the picture I just posted, the fields are white. That's another thing that was given to me in this dream, was John 4:35, that the fields are already white to harvest. So for this 4-year period, if it's so that the year of Judah, 2019, is when the 4 years started, that means that Jesus would have been looking for fruit on Israel. Don't forget that the Gentiles are a part of that tree, grafted into the tree of Israel. If Jesus has been looking for fruit 4 years, that means he's about to cut it down. Now the question is, when is he going to cut it down in this 4th year? We have all been trying to figure this out. And another thing we've been trying to figure out is the start of the year. Now I'm really starting to think now that the start of the year was March 21st into the 22nd. I understand that in the times of Jesus, the sun was in Aries to start the year. But if you look at the time, there's always, every 2,000 years, it seems like the sun always goes back a month. Or should I say, it always precedes a constellation every 2,000 years. And that is something I did realize. So if it's the case that 2019 was the start of that 4-year watch, and 2023 is the end of that 4-year watch, that means that the fruit is about to be taken off the tree. Whatever little fruit there is on the tree, it's about to get taken off the tree, and we're about to get raptured. The only question is, what day is it? The 9th of Av is coming up on July 26th. Pretty interesting that even that July 26th is 726. We all know that 726 is harpazo, rapture. Is that saying that we're getting raptured on July 26th? I don't know. But I am hoping so. Brother Jason from Revelation Ministry showed me that it's a possibility that Pentecost is on the 9th of Av. If it is so that Pentecost is on July 26th, it makes me think about something. It makes me think about 1 Corinthians 16, starting at verse 7. For I will not see you now by the way, but I trust to tarry a while with you, if the Lord permit. That tarrying a while with us, if the Lord permit, reminds me of this 4-year period. We've all been expecting almost the rapture to happen, not knowing what day it is, knowing what season it is, but then still things are confusing, and it's like, wait a minute, we should have been out of here. Now, if we're in a time period of 4 years that the Lord is watching, right? Then the Lord is tarrying with us. That means the Lord, of course, always, he told us he would never leave or forsake us. That means that he's been with us. He's been walking with us through this time. He knows it's been hard, but we're going home. It says, but I will tarry at Ephesus until Pentecost. Now that tarrying period, if it's so, would be that 4-year period that he tarries for 4 years until he cuts the tree down and takes the fruit off that need to be taken off of the tree. At Ephesus until Pentecost. Meaning it's almost like the Lord is already telling us when we're getting out of here. Pentecost. For a great door and effectual is opened unto me, and there are many adversaries. And I'm really hoping that that great door is the rapture at Pentecost. But like I said, we will see what happens. But I'm really hoping this is it, y'all. And if it has been that the Lord has been watching us since 2019, and the 4-year period is about to end this year, that means we don't have much time left. And this is it's time to go home, y'all. Don't forget that we are 7 years from the 2,000 year mark since Jesus died on the cross in 30 AD. If it's 2,000 years since 30 AD in 2030, and you count 7 years back, that takes us to now. That means all this time period of us waiting, it's time to go. So now we just continue to watch and see what happens, right? But I'm really hoping that the scriptures talking about Pentecost, I'm hoping that that's it. Hoping we're out of here, y'all. Ready to go home. Oh, and share this video, please.